Today we're going to be unboxing and assembling the enclosure for the Snapmaker A350. My name's Casey and welcome to Yeah Maker. Whoa! You're back!
I am. This one is so amazing. Because it's so amazing, I want to give you something.
You do?
Yes, I do. There you go.
Whoa!
If you need anything else, just say my name. Bye.
Bye! Whoa! Oh man, I don't even know what her name is. Well, I guess we should get started on opening this box. Alright, so looks like she brought us a Snapmaker enclosure for the A350. What a treat. So let's go ahead and get this opened up here. It's huge. Alright, so here's our guide. Probably has a sensor in here. Shroud. Oh, it's going to be for the touch plate. It's more extruded with LEDs built into it. That's layer 2. Front folding door, side folding door, some kind of material. That is it. Alright, so we're going to start out with the quick start guide here, real quick. Take a look at that. Just go through that real quick and then we'll put it all together. Join our community and a couple more stickers. Yeah, we got all that. Alright, here's a quick start guide. So, yeah, that looks like the actual Snapmaker, same thing, same stuff. Oops. Exhaust duct. Is there no bottom? That's kind of cool. Just sits over the top. Interesting. Getting ready. And the actual assembly. Oh, we do need to detach some stuff. So what all do we need to prepare the machine? So take off the filament holder, the touch screen, almost looks like maybe the power supply as well needs to come out. Alright, so as I put the assembly together, we'll just go through and just montage. And we'll go from there. Get this out of the way. All right, let's go. All right, so the assembly is done. Everything went pretty easy. One issue I had was on the side sliding door, there's pins on the back hinge, and there's 2 C-clips that go on there, and one of them was missing, so I had to hold it up, put the screw, I had to hold it up and put the screw through the hole, and that actually held the pin in place, so I'm not that worried about it. I'll see if I can find some. I have E-clips, I don't have any C-clips. Also, when I was putting the top rails on with the lights, I thought I had it correct. One thing to keep in mind though is if you, let's go over here. Make sure when you're setting it up that there's a magnet here, and there's also one on the same side as well. And there's also on the front, it does the same thing. So just make sure that they all line up, all match up and everything as you're doing that. And then one of the steps does tell you to make sure everything looks correct and everything. Kind of shows you some key things to look at, and that way you'll know if it's correct or not. Other than that, seems to have gone well. It took me about an hour. I really wasn't paying much attention to the time. Maybe hour and a half actually. It looks like it on one of the timers. Looks good. This thing is huge, and you can, I believe, you can remove the Snapmaker from the side. I'm not totally sure. The supports, I believe, will be strong enough to hold it, as it does not have a bottom. It kind of sits around the Snapmaker, so if you have a lip or anything, or if your table is not deep enough, there can be a gap, so it would pull air through, which not necessarily a bad thing. There are other gaps around here, and I'll walk the camera around here in just a moment so you can kind of see everything. But yeah, I'm impressed. I did not put all the screws on the top because I'll end up taking that up, and I'm going to be doing the CNC video next, and that way you can see how that goes. But let's do a quick walk around, and yeah. All right, so this is the front of the machine. Let's see if I can get all the way out. All right, so this is the front of the machine. There's actually a hole in the side here, so that way we can access the touchscreen without opening the door, which is kind of cool. That way, if you need to pause the laser or anything, you can do that. And then you just open the front here. Sorry if you didn't see that. Yeah, so you just open the front. It's got magnets. And then that'll slide open. You have access to the machine, and you can get to where the filament is and be able to change everything. On the left side is where, sorry for the bright light, the spool holder goes, and there is a little hole on the side right here for the filament to go through, so your filament's going to feed from the bottom of the spool, not the top of the spool. Go around here to the right side. We have our access to the majority of the machine as well, so you can work from it from the side if you want to instead of the front. Everything looks pretty good. I have to say I like the cable management. It's got these, has these clips that go in and tuck the, let me see if I can get that in there. Some light. Yeah, you can see it right here. Actually tucks the wires up in there so they're out of the way, which is amazing. I was getting kind of worried about the cable management. I am not worried at all. This is awesome. The only spot where there's any issues with the cable management, and it's not even really an issue, so it's right there. It's kind of the hub inside of the machine. So and that controls the lights and I believe it's a Hall effect sensor. So there's that. So let's do, there's a little bit more on the setup on how to use it for like turning the lights on and off. So I'm going to walk you through on that one at the touchscreen, I believe. And then we should be done. All right, so I'm just going to turn the machine on here. So we got to wait for it to boot up. All right, it has loaded up here. And I can see now that it's showing on the screen, it has enclosure. So I'm going to swipe to the right. And I also have enclosure on the main, the screen here. So if I go to enclosure, I can now turn on the LED lighting. So I can turn the lighting on and off. And also we can turn on the cooling fan. And that moves a decent amount of air. Wow. I'm not going to be worried about that one. Turn that back off. Menu also has, when the machine is in use here, you can swipe to the left as well, and then you can adjust the LED strip lights or the exhaust fan as well. Has steps on what you need to do to change the tool heads and whatnot. Shows you how to run the filament through. I made a bracket for before I had this. I think I'm going to adjust it so it has a Bowden tube that runs through. Just make it a little bit smoother through that. I don't like it going through the sharper angles like this. Like right here, just going through the side and whatnot. I think that could cause a snag. And I have seen where snags like that cause issues with printing. And then it talks about the 3D door detection. Oh, there we go. Well, there we have it. This is the Snapmaker Enclosure. So far I really like it, and we'll be doing a CNC video here shortly. We're setting up the CNC head, run through, I want to do both a 2.5D 3D relief cut and a full cut, and then kind of the same thing I've been doing, do that, go through, give my feedback, and then after that we'll be doing the laser cutter. That is the main reason, well, the laser etcher slash miner cutter. That's the main reason why I got this, though, is for the laser components of it. I don't do as much with 3D printing as I used to, other than make parts, small parts and stuff that I need around here that I don't have, and trying to find is very difficult. So if you enjoyed the show, please give us a like. If you'd like to see further content, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.